Can you believe it's fall already? I thought it would be the perfect time to share some fall crafting ideas to help make your home warm and beautiful this season. So let's get started. For this first project, I purchased this and it comes 3 in a package. I thought it was a good deal. I'm gonna go ahead and create 3 different pumpkins. The first one, I'm going to be painting it with this acrylic mustard color. I'm also gonna be watering it down. I started painting it with this thin brush, but soon enough I found out that it was easier if I use a thicker brush. So that's what I'm using right now, and I'm going to be giving it only 1 coat. And then I come in with a wipey, and then I start wiping it down because I want to still see the wood. And I continue to do the same thing until the entire piece is completely done. And look at this, you can still see the wood, and look how beautiful. This is exactly what I was looking for. For the second wood round, I'm going to do the same exact thing with this orange acrylic paint. And then for the small wood round, I am going to be giving it 1 coat with this light mocha. And this is how it turned out. I like this. And then I'm going to be painting this painter stick because I am going to be creating the pedencles. So I am going to be painting half of it. Once it's nice and dry, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut it into pieces. And once it's cut into pieces, then I'm going to sand it down and paint it once again. And then of course, I'm going to be gluing it to the wood rounds. Once done, then I'm going to come in with some greenery and then I'm going to start embellishing these pieces. For the bigger wood round, I created a beautiful bow off camera, and of course I'm going to be using some hot glue, and then I'm going to place it right up here. Look at how gorgeous this bow is. I'm so amazed because I'm not a good bow creator. That's why I always create my bows off camera, because I really do have a hard time creating them. But this one, I think it looks amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and add another leaf right here to this one because I think that there was something missing. And then for the next one, the little one, I already created a little peduncle and I glued it right in there. And then this little leaf, of course, from Dollar Tree, I'm gonna go ahead and glue it right here. Doesn't that look cute? I really like this little one. And then I also have some more little flowers, and with more hot glue, I'm gonna go ahead and place it right there on top of the leaf. And I'm also gonna be adding 2 green leaves. And guys, now it's time to go ahead and glue all these pieces together. So with some hot glue, I'm marrying them. I'm gonna go ahead and stand them up to make sure that they're nice and leveled. And then the little one, I'm gonna be placing it right in the middle. And then I have 2 of these pieces. I call these grapes. I'm gonna go ahead and glue them and place them right here, facing downwards. I found this piece of stick in my stash, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint it with this khaki color. I'm gonna give it 1 coat to the entire piece, and then once it's dry, then I'm going to be gluing these beautiful pumpkins that we just created with hot glue. And once it's all put in place, I also have some little mini pine cones. I'm gonna go ahead and glue 1 on each corner. And my dear friends, if you are enjoying what you see, I would love if you give me that big thumbs up. It does help my channel. And then, my dear friends, this is it. Here's the final reveal.
Welcome to DIY with Aurea, where crafts come alive with flair. Wood rounds, wreaths, and farmhouse tricks. It's Wednesday fun.
I love Michael's grab bags, so this piece I have it for a long time, and that's exactly where it came from. I'm gonna give this whole entire base 1 or maybe 2 coats with white chalk paint, and then once that is done, then I'm gonna be taking this khaki color. It has a little bit of like pinkish color to it, and I purchased this at Dollar General. I'm gonna give this 3 coats. Once it's nice and dry with this territorial beige, I am going to be distressing the entire border. My camera moved and I was off frame, but now this little pumpkin is from a different project. I just took it apart, and this comes from Dollar Tree, and I'm gluing it right in the center of this wood round. And look at how gorgeous. I also have this little ribbon I created off camera, a cute little bow, and then with some hot glue I'm going to be gluing it right here by the peduncle. And then I also have a sunflower. Every time I work with sunflowers, I always think of Sunflower Tasha. She's a great creator. You should go check her channel as well. And look at how gorgeous this turned out. I am loving it. I also have some more sunflowers and more leaves. I'm going to be using some hot glue to glue them right here, and I'm going to be placing one on each side. And to hide these wires, I have this sunflower. I'm going to be placing it right here. And then I'm going to take 2 of the smaller sunflowers and I'm going to put one on either side as well. Off camera, I painted 4 Jenga blocks, and I'm going to be placing one on each corner, creating some legs just to give it some height. And then this will be it for this beautiful piece, my dear friends. I need for you to let me know what you think about this one.
Hey, hey friends, come take a look. We're crafting today with rounds and wood, making it pretty with just a few tricks. We're teaming up, it's time to shine, with lolidscreations bringing the design.
For this next project, I took this wood round, I painted it in white, and I also gave it 1 coat with Mod Podge. After everything was dry, then I'm taking this beautiful napkin. I think I purchased this at Dollar Tree. Not sure though, it could have been also from Dollar General. As you see, I'm placing the napkin right on top of the wood round, and then once I place it the way that I like it, then I'm coming in with my mini iron and I'm going to start ironing the entire piece. And you did see that I took the double ply out. Once this piece is nice and adhered, because we're activating that Mod Podge, then I came in with my sand block. I'll be sanding the rest of the napkin off. Now that it's done, I have this welcome fall, and I'm going to be giving it 1 coat with this orange acrylic paint. And then once this is completely dry, I'm going to come in with some hot glue, and then I'm going to be gluing it right above the pumpkins. And in the border, I have some Decor that I'm going to be adding, and a raffia bow. My dear friends, today is an open collaboration wood round or wreath Wednesday. This takes place every 4th Wednesday of each month, and it is being hosted by Lolidscreations and myself, DIY with Aurea. Today is our honor to have as a guest host Anna from the Grace Life Home Decor. Please make sure to visit both of these ladies. The links are going to be down below in my description box, along with a playlist. Make sure to visit the playlist as well for more inspiration. And now let's go ahead and continue with this project. As you see, the jute twine is already in place, and then I took some raffia and I'm trying to create a bow. And I think I mentioned before that I am really bad with bows, but I am trying here. I think this should be simple enough just to tie it, make a double knot, and then cut the ends. And then of course with some hot glue, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it right above where it says Welcome Fall. And guess what, guys? Yep, I also have more sunflowers, so I'm gonna go ahead and place it right in the middle of the bowl just to hide that imperfection. I also added some jute cord in the back, and then this is it, my dear friends. Here's the final reveal.
Aurea and Loli are leading today. Hip hip hooray, making it magic, farmhouse and fun, crafting together everyone.
Well, my dear crafty people, look, I purchased 20 of these wood rounds. They're 12 inches. And I paid $16.96 at Temu. They're not really thick. There's also 20 in a package. So I think it's a great deal. And as much as those prices have gone up at the Dollar Tree, one of these costs $175. So I thought that this was an awesome idea. I have this little basket. This I purchased several years ago, and I have created something in the past, so that's why it's already painted. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing this metal hanger. I'm going to be using that later. And then I'm going to give it one heavy coat with this orange acrylic paint. So once this is completely dry, then I'm coming in with this khaki color, and I'm going to start distressing the entire wood round. Once again, my dear friends, don't forget to go ahead and visit that playlist. I have it linked down in my description box for more inspiration. And if you guys are here from one of these platforms, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stay by subscribing. And if you like what you see, don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. That will really help my channel. And now for this container, I'm going to be painting it with this beige, and I'm giving it one entire coat. Once it's done, I am drying it just to make this process go faster. And then once it's completely dry, I have this beautiful lace ribbon. I'm going to be placing it right on top, and I'm going all the way around. And of course, I'm using plenty of hot glue. I'm also going to take this thick jute cord, and I'm going to be wrapping it in the bottom section 3 times. So let's go ahead and put all of this together. I'm using plenty of hot glue, and as you see, I'm putting the hot glue on the ribbon and on the jute cord because this is going to give me a more firm hold. And then this metal hanger, I'm going to go ahead and place it right here on the wood round. And then I'm using my needle pliers. I hope that's what you call this. And that is helping me put this together. I'm just going to bend it, and then I have this beautiful leaf, and these are rub-ons. Of course, this is from the Dollar Tree. I had this from last year, and I found this in the bottom of my stash, so I'm going to be using this huge leaf. Then I'm going to go ahead and place it right on top of this little bucket. I'm going to rub it with whatever surface I can find in hand, which is this little spatula from the Cricut section. And then once that is done, all I am doing is peeling that plastic, making sure that the leaf is transferred in place. And if you see that it's not transferred completely, then put the plastic down and keep rubbing, and it will transfer over. Well, my dear friends, I'm going to be adding some fall floral, and then this will be it for this project. Here's the final reveal. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. I truly do appreciate every single one of you.
Thanks for stopping by and watching till the end. Hope you had fun. Come back again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's free. DIY with Aurea creativity.